France has produced some of the most brilliant military minds in world history. Today, we'll explore the 10 greatest French generals who shaped the course of history through strategic genius, tactical innovation, and sheer force of will. Starting at number 10, we have perhaps the most unlikely commander in military history. A teenage peasant girl who altered the strategic psychology of a nation and reversed a losing war. Joan's military career lasted barely a year, yet her impact was immense. She broke the English siege of Orléans, won the Battle of Patay, and enabled Charles VII's coronation at Reims. But her true genius wasn't tactical, it was psychological. She proved the English could be beaten when defeat seemed inevitable, transforming French resolve at the darkest moment of the 100 Years' War. No other figure in military history did more with less. Her legacy transcends military achievement to become the very symbol of French national identity. Next, at number 9, Marshal Ferdinand Foch, the man who coordinated Allied victory in the First World War. "My center is giving way, my right is retreating, situation excellent, I am attacking." This quote epitomizes Foch, the man who coordinated Allied victory in World War I. Foch wasn't a tactical innovator, and his pre-war theories about offensive spirit proved tragically costly in 1914. But he was exactly the right commander for 1918, and that matters. As Supreme Allied Commander, Foch managed the impossible, unifying British, French, American, and Belgian forces under coalition command during existential pressure. His 100 Days Offensive broke the German army and won the war. Coalition command under crisis is perhaps the hardest military task, and Foch mastered it when it counted most. Coming in at number 8, Bertrand du Guesclin, the Constable of France during the 100 Years' War, who won through realism and attrition, not spectacle. He understood a brutal truth. France couldn't win pitched battles against English longbowmen. So, he didn't fight them. Instead, he pioneered guerrilla warfare, scorched earth tactics, and siege warfare. He systematically recaptured French territory through patience, avoiding the glorious charges that had destroyed French armies at Crécy and Poitiers. Strategic intelligence over bravado. Du Guesclin recovered France when pitched battle was unwinnable, proving that sometimes the greatest military minds know when not to fight. Number 7 brings us Sébastien Leprestre de Vauban, not a battlefield romantic, but indispensable. Vauban was the architect of modern siege and defensive warfare. He designed or upgraded hundreds of fortifications and directed more than 50 sieges, losing none. His star-shaped fortifications and systematic approaches to siege warfare changed how wars were fought for over a century. While others sought glory in cavalry charges, Vauban mastered the mathematics of angles, fields of fire, and engineering. His influence extended far beyond France. His principles shaped European warfare into the modern era. Sometimes the greatest generals are those who make war harder to wage. At number 6, Marshal Louis-Nicolas Davout, a man defined by 3 words: flawless execution, iron discipline, and undefeated. Napoleon called him the most able of my marshals, and the record proves it. At Auerstedt in 1806, Davout's 27,000 men defeated 63,000 Prussians through superior tactics, training, and discipline. His 3rd Corps was the finest formation in the Grande Armée. What set Davout apart was meticulous attention to every detail: logistics, training, administration. He was the consummate professional soldier. Limited strategic independence keeps him from the top tier, not lack of ability. In execution, he was perfect. Reaching our top 5 at number 5, we have Marshal Maurice de Saxe, quietly elite, combining theory and practice at the highest level. The illegitimate son of Augustus II of Poland, de Saxe became one of France's greatest military theorists, writing Mes Rêveries, an influential treatise on professional armies, training systems, and command control that shaped military thought for generations. But he was no mere theorist. His victory at Fontenoy in 1745 demonstrated masterful defensive warfare and command control. He won battle after battle during the War of Austrian Succession, conquering the Austrian Netherlands and securing French dominance. Master of defensive warfare, architect of training doctrine, de Saxe represents military excellence without the ego. Number 4 is the Great Condé, Louis II de Bourbon, Prince de Condé, tactically brilliant, devastating when aggressive, capable of battle-winning audacity few could match. At age 21, Condé crushed the previously invincible Spanish tercios at Rocroi in 1643, ending Spain's military dominance in Europe. His cavalry charges were legendary. Perfect timing, devastating impact, and the tactical eye to recognize the decisive moment in battle. Less reliable than his contemporary Turenne, more willing to take risks. But when Condé saw an opening, he could achieve what others thought impossible. Sometimes genius requires audacity, and Condé had it in abundance. Claiming the number 3 spot, Henri de la Tour d'Auvergne, Viscount of Turenne, the model professional general, consistent, adaptable, and strategically disciplined. Turenne served under Louis XIV and became the commander. Every serious general who followed would study. He mastered maneuver warfare, using speed and deception to outposition enemies. His winter campaign of 1674 to 1675 in Alsace remains a masterpiece of operational art studied in military academies today. What made Turenne exceptional was his evolution. He matured from an impetuous young commander into a cautious, methodical general who won through intelligence rather than courage. He never made the same mistake twice. Napoleon studied him intensively. Turenne represents military excellence as a learned discipline, not just natural talent. In the number 2 position, Napoleon Bonaparte, the greatest battlefield and operational commander in history. Napoleon fought over 60 battles and lost only 7. He defeated 5 coalitions of European powers. He revolutionized warfare through the corps system, speed, and decisive action. At Austerlitz, he destroyed a larger enemy through brilliant deception. At Jena Auerstedt, he shattered Prussia in a day. His campaigns in Italy and across Europe demonstrated mastery of strategy, tactics, and logistics. His Napoleonic Code and administrative reforms changed the world. He combined battlefield genius with political vision in ways few leaders ever have. Strategic overreach keeps him from the top spot, not lack of genius. His invasion of Russia and inability to achieve lasting peace ultimately undid his empire. But as a pure military commander, Napoleon stands unmatched in the modern era. And finally, at number 1, Charlemagne, empire builder, reformer, and conqueror over 5 decades. No French commander matches his combination of military success, political consolidation, and lasting civilizational impact. Over a 46-year reign, Charlemagne fought over 50 campaigns, creating an empire stretching from the Pyrenees to the Elbe River, from the North Sea to central Italy. He conquered the Saxons, Lombards, and Avars. But he didn't just win battles. He created Western European civilization as we know it. His Carolingian Empire became the foundation for both France and Germany. He created military systems based on vassalage that evolved into feudalism. His heavy cavalry and fortified positions shaped medieval warfare for centuries. He promoted education, reformed currency, revived learning, and was crowned Emperor of the Romans in 800 CE. Napoleon conquered Europe for 15 years. Charlemagne's legacy lasted over a millennium. Where Napoleon was a military genius who couldn't consolidate his gains, Charlemagne was a military genius who built something permanent. For sheer historical impact, for the marriage of military success and civilizational creation, Charlemagne stands alone as France's greatest general. From Charlemagne's creation of European civilization to Napoleon's revolutionary warfare, from Turenne's professional excellence to Joan of Arc's miraculous impact, French military history represents the full spectrum of martial genius. Some, like Vauban and de Saxe, mastered the technical arts of war. Others, like Condé and Napoleon, achieved battlefield brilliance. A few, like Charlemagne and Turenne, combined military success with strategic wisdom and lasting impact. What unites them is their demonstration that military genius takes many forms: audacity and caution, theory and practice, spectacle, and realism. The greatest commanders know which is needed when. Their legacy continues to influence military thought today, proving that true genius is timeless. If you enjoyed this dive into history, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a deep dive like this one. We've got more epic historical breakdowns coming your way every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.